Good morning, everyone. Let's take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's go ahead and expand our solar plexus energy. Make it as big as you know directions. Now make it 6 feet bigger than you know directions. Good job. How's your beautiful body doing this morning? Once again, it's the end of a week. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? And we are in August. How does it get any better? We are 1 month past the mid-year mark. Some kids are going back to school. Some kids will be going back to school next week or at the end of the month. See, things continue to move forward. Whether you do things or not, time doesn't wait for you. It continues moving forward. Sometimes you might wake up and you say, where have the years gone? But you know what? It's never too late to do what you want to do. It's never too late to change if you don't like the path you're in. This might sound simple, but all you have to do is make a new choice. Just make a new choice if you don't like where you are. If you don't like something about where you are, you can choose something different. And if you enjoy where you are, congratulations. So proud of you. See, a lot of people feel that they're not worthy of whatever it is that they want to get, whoever it is that they want to get, whatever it is that they want to get. They feel unworthy. And that's a subconscious or unconscious beliefs, unworthiness. They might say, I am unworthy and I need to be deserving by helping others. And all they do is they want to help others. They want to help others. If they don't help others, they feel so bad. And that's their entire lives. They will put others ahead of themselves. So everywhere you feel unworthy and you need to be helping others in order to feel that you deserve something. Are you willing to let that go now? Unworthiness and the need to be deserving by helping others. That's what it comes down to. So you will kill yourself helping others, putting your needs your wants, your desires in the back burner. Or the other thing is, you might feel that you're not good enough. You're just not good enough. You're not good enough to make a good money, to get good income. You're not good enough to get to the right school, the right job, the right circle of friends. You're not good enough to get the position that you want. You're not good enough to start your business. You're not good enough to help others achieve whatever it is that they're looking to achieve. Just not good enough is a theme that is continuously running. So you have doubt and doubt and doubt. And you need to continuously, and you have the need to continuously achieve, to prove yourself, to prove yourself to others, to prove yourself to you. But it's never good enough. And everywhere this program is running on you, in you, on you, around you, will you let that go now? So these two, unworthiness, therefore needing to be deserving by helping others, not good enough, and needing to achieve to continuously prove yourself. Let those go. It's like you chasing, it feels like you're chasing your tail with these two. And there's one more. Slowly we're going to go through this, okay? There's another one, I should say. Not just one more. There's another one also. The feeling of not belonging. Not belonging is a big one too. I don't belong, so I must become accepted and never rejected. I don't belong, so I must become accepted and never rejected. Rejection is fatal. Rejection is just additional proof that I don't belong. I must be accepted in any which way. Because if I'm rejected, it's another nail in my coffin. And everywhere you have this running on you, in you, on you, around you, let's get rid of that. See, you belong everywhere. And you belong nowhere. If you decide that you belong, you belong. If you decide you do not belong, you don't belong. It's your belief. Sometimes we go to some place and look around. Could be an empty room. Let's say a restaurant. You look at the restaurant, you see how the restaurant is. The chairs, the tables, the windows, the drapes around the windows. And automatically you make a judgment. Do I belong here or do I not belong here? Because you have an idea the kind of people that show up to this place. And right away, you label yourself as belonging or not. But it's you who's excluding you, nobody else. The only one who can exclude you of anything so that you do not belong, it's you. A lot of times, the first thing people go to is race. Oh, I don't belong there. You don't, if you don't think you belong. So you gotta change that mindset, because you are accepted and you belong anywhere you want to. But you gotta have the mindset that you belong there. And the one thing that you'll do when you think you don't belong, the one thing is rejection. And you will do anything, and rejection will be your downfall. Because if somebody rejects you, it's not going to reject you for the things that you think you're being rejected. It's going to be for something else, and you're automatically going to go, oh, it's because I don't belong there that I got rejected. Your window of looking at the whole picture becomes so narrow that you automatically jump into, I got rejected because of what you believe caused you not to belong. And everything that is, will you let that go now? Right. The other one is safety. I'm not safe, so I must retreat to my mind and understand it all. People want to speak up, want to give their 2 cents in the conversation, but they don't, because they feel that if they speak up, they're not going to be safe. They're going to be judged. So they need to retreat. They need to understand it all first before they can even give an opinion or give a yes or a no. Because safety is priority to them. Safety is what they seek. And they will do anything and everything to first understand so that they can, according to them, give something of value back and not be judged. But the whole thing with I'm not safe is about judgment. Are you willing to give that up now and let that go? See, nobody really pays attention to anybody else. Everybody is the same thinking, especially if you go to a new environment with new people. Everybody's concerned about themselves. And most people are not even paying attention to anything else. They're preoccupied with themselves. So just think about that. And if you say yes or if you say no, or if you agreed or disagreed to the conversation, it's okay. There's not a gun to your head. It's just an interesting point of view. So everywhere you put yourself under the gun in order to come up with the right answer, with the right conversation, with the right input, so that you feel safe, you feel accepted, you feel that you belong, you feel that you're good enough, you feel that you're worthy. Will you now let that go? And how about those times that you avoid negative emotions? You just can't handle it. So you will avoid at all costs whatsoever. You will agree, or you will agree, and you will go against what you believe, and against what you want to do, against everything that you know, so that you don't have to handle negative emotions of others or yourself. You will just avoid it at all costs. And how much of this, those who know you, that you can't handle, that you're not able to handle negative emotions, how much is that used against you for as a manipulation tool? Because if this will be a good push, a good button to push for you, because you will avoid it at all costs. And how much is this used against you to manipulate you to do what they want to do? And everything that is, will you now let that go? Let this program go? And let's talk about perfection. Have you ever tried to be perfect? Is that your goal? Is that your target? Perfection? You're trying to be perfect, and you're not. But there is a way for you to be perfect. And you must wait until you're perfect before you take action. You must wait to be perfect before you enjoy life. You must wait to be perfect before. So everywhere you're waiting and waiting and waiting until perfection arrives at your door. How much of this is a distractor implant for you to be in a waiting game? While you wait, you don't do anything. While you wait, you continue to want to prove yourself. You continue to help others. You continue to think you don't belong because you're not perfect. And you continue to think you're not safe because you don't understand at all. Therefore, you gotta wait to be perfect. So everywhere you have this program running in your life, will you now let that go? Right. Perfection doesn't work. It is just a distraction. It's just a distraction for you to wait around and not take action. And what about those times that you need someone to give you the green light for you to take action? That you need someone in authority to say, go ahead, do it. That you wait around until you have permission to take action. Is that unconscious program also running in you? That you must wait because you don't have permission. and you need permission from an authority, or you need to be the authority. So if you have this program running in you, let's get rid of it. And what about avoiding conflict? What part does that play in your life, your relationships, your money? I must avoid conflict at all costs. That's interesting. Avoiding conflict at all cost. You just don't like, you shy away from it. Because getting into an argument with someone scares you. What if this relationship dissolves and goes into nothingness? Therefore, you must always give in. How's that working for you? Every time that a conflict arises, you automatically give in. How is that used against you? I wonder. Are you wondering that too? So that could also be used as a manipulation tool against you. Are you okay with that? If you're not, then let's go ahead and release this unconscious program that you got running. No need to carry it anymore. No need to avoid anything. And what about the need to have control and power to be successful? See, you gotta get that the only thing you can control is you. And power. What is power? You give someone power when you try to avoid conflict, when you need permission, when you need somebody's okay to authorize you to do something, when you must be perfect, when you cannot handle negative emotions, when you must understand everything before you can say something or do something, when you set your limits as to where you belong and you don't belong, when you decide that you're not good enough, when you decide you're unworthy, that's when you give your power away. And that's when you give your control away as well. The only thing you can control is you and your actions. That's it. You cannot control others. And if you give others control over you, you're giving your power away. You only have power. You can only be power of you. You cannot have power over others. It doesn't work in the long run. So, you don't need to have control and power to be successful. You just got to be control and power of you to be successful. And everywhere you have the programs running that you have to have control and power to be successful, will you not let that go? So, all these unconscious beliefs or agendas are always running in the background. You might want to do a muscle test for I am worthy, I am good enough, I belong, I am safe, I handle negative emotions, I am perfect, I need authority, I avoid conflict, I must have control and power. And for most of this, the answer should be yes. And then if you're still getting a no or what it should be, then you want to listen to this again until you're strong for all of this. I am worthy should be 100% strong. I am good enough should be 100% strong. I belong should be 100% strong. I am safe should be 100% strong. And so on. And with that, good job in changing your unconscious beliefs. And let's create a future we cannot even fathom right now. Thank you for being you. And with that, let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths as we come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together, rub your face, and open your eyes.